Hi everyone, I'm Jodi and welcome to my channel. I'm really glad that you're here today. I don't know about you guys, but I've been staying up a little too late watching the holiday Christmas movies. I don't know if it's just the year of being nostalgic or just wanting to make sure I can get them all in, because I feel like every year I can't watch them after January. I don't know why, I don't know why my brain won't let me do that, but my favorite Christmas movie of all time is Tyler Perry's The Madea Christmas. If you guys have not seen it, or if you're looking for a new Christmas movie, it has just such a great story to it, and it's got Tyler Perry, who plays Madea, who's so funny if you've ever seen any of the Madea movies. And it's got Larry the Cable Guy in it, which is a really funny comedian, and those two go back and forth in different banters throughout the film, and it's really favorite. It's just got a nice holiday story and message to it. So I have loved that one. I've got my husband watching it now. We look forward to that one. And then, of course, Chevy Chase, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is definitely on my top list. So what is your favorite holiday movie that you look forward to? Is it some of those old ones? I know my sister really loves the older ones where it's the little, not quite animation, but puppet looking, like where, Santa Claus is coming to town and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Some of those I know she loves. So leave me a comment in the comments below. I'd love to know what holiday movie you guys look forward to. All right, so while we're talking about the holidays, we are going to today be talking about the winter of 2023. That sounds like such a big number, doesn't it? 23. And the trends for this winter. Now, if you've watched my channel before, you know I am not really a trendy makeup person per se, but I do like to just make a little bit of an adjustment and pivot my makeup look ever so slightly to stay current. So we want to take these trends and just maturely modify them for our more mature skin. We want to make sure that they wear well, that they're not overdone, and just have a hint of this trend that says we're current, but not too trendy. So we are gonna maturely modify the ones that you guys are most interested in. And when we do that, we have to think about things like droopy eyelids, how much sparkle can those handle, how much sagging do we have going on, so can we do much of a glow, and then that one about our eyebrows that you don't want to miss. Although everything is now nostalgic, so maybe we might do a tutorial on what our makeup looked like in the 80s. I don't know, that might be kind of fun. So let me know if that is something that you're interested in. Now, as we did in the fall and you guys really liked it, we're gonna talk about what these trends are. And in upcoming videos, I'm gonna show you tutorials on some of the most popular trends. So leave me a comment in the comment below on which of these trends you would like to see a tutorial on, and then I'll do tutorials based on the ones that are most popularly voted. Today, we're gonna talk about hair trends as well as makeup trends. So we're gonna dive into hair trends first, and then we'll transition into makeup trends for winter. And if you're ready, let's get started. One of the reasons I love doing these trends videos is not only to make sure that our makeup look is current if that's what you want to do, but also because in order to achieve a trendy type look, there's rarely a time when you need to go run out and purchase more makeup. You can achieve most trends with what you already have. So for that reason alone, I love these videos. And then the tutorials are always just so fun, just to, again, just pivot our makeup look, just notch it up just a little without looking too trendy. And today's trends, there's some that I won't be doing a tutorial on because none of us will be wearing it, I assure you. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. First, let's talk about the hair trends. And we saw these trends all over the runway this spring for the fall and winter fashion shows. From Michael Kors to Dolce & Gabbana, we saw some of it from Gucci and Burberry, and that is the bangs. Now, I've taken a long time to grow out my bangs. I've had no bangs for a really long time. And if you're not sure if you want to embrace this trend again, you can always just take your hair, put it up kind of to the front and see from your ponytail or whatever in the back, and just see what would I look like if I was to have bangs. Is that a look that you are going for? Is it a look that maybe you kind of think, gosh, maybe I would like bangs again? I don't see that I would, but there's stranger things have happened. So you can always do a quick look in the mirror and see if this is a trend that you want to embrace. You can also buy clip-ins that you can just clip right into the front of your hair, and that gives you a nice bang look without having a permanent cut that may take a while to grow down. I think some women look so beautiful in bangs, and there's different videos and different studies that say, oh, if your face shape is this shape, then bangs look better. I don't know as we age that plays such a role, because as we age, our face tends to thin out. So regardless of what your face shape used to be, it's probably a little more thin. So some straight bangs across here would certainly make your face appear whiter. So if you feel like your face continues to thin out because of the lack of collagen, then maybe a bang where you're giving a visual width-wise might be a nice look for you. So something to absolutely consider. Another trend for winter when it comes to hair is a very sleeked back, very professional, very sophisticated ponytail. Now we saw this again all over the runways. This is typically a look that we will see because the visual should be really on the clothes. So this isn't a new one, but I think you'll see it throughout the winter and probably into spring. It's just an easy look to achieve. It's very slick. It's very sophisticated, tightly pulled, low ponytail. And I think with a pair of dark sunglasses, this is just such a beautiful look in the winter, and also with a nice big summer sun hat in the summertime. I love this look. It's one of my favorites. Another hair trend that we saw, which I love, is natural, natural, natural. So natural color as well as natural shapes. So if your hair is semi-wavy when you don't use any styling products to it at all, then that is the look that's in. So just very natural, as if you just let it air dry, which a lot of us do. I don't. I still have to blow dry and, round brush, or else I have this weird curl in the back that almost looks as if somebody permed the back part of my hair but forgot to perm the sides. That's what my hair looks like naturally. But I'm gonna embrace this trend because A, it's much healthier for your hair. B, it's a lot faster to do in the morning. And regardless if you have long hair or short hair, just that natural, flawless sort of blown out look can be really flattering. Now another trend takes this look to the next level, and this was a trend that we saw all over from Gucci to Louis Vuitton. Michael Kors had this, and that was to have your bangs parted down the center, kind of tight through here, and then your natural hair, whatever that is, whether you're naturally straight or semi-curly, kind of curly, really curly, whatever that is, that's what the back part of your hair is. And again, this front is very straight. I think that's gonna be a fun trend. I'm looking forward to embracing that one as well. So let me know if you guys want a tutorial on that type of a look. So now let's transition into makeup. And like fall, we're gonna see a lot of color all over in the winter time. And I love that because this year we're also gonna see some bright, bright colors. Typically those bright pinks and bright greens and bright blues are saved for your more spring and summer, but that is not the case this year. We're gonna see a lot more bright pinks, some really pretty blues, almost any shade of blue will go. And I think this trend is gonna be gorgeous. In fact, if any of you watch The Real Housewives of Potomac, I do raise my hand. I do love The Real Housewives. All of them. I love all of them. I love all of them. Anyway, right now it's The Real Housewives of Potomac. And Ashley, when she does her interviews, she has this gorgeous look where she's got this really pretty light blue eyeshadow that when I first saw it, I was like, oh, but the more I look at it, it is stunning. And so I am going to probably recreate a look like that. My stepdaughter is getting married and I have a kind of a light blue dress. I'm thinking about that look. It's just beautiful. I hope I can do it justice and pull it off the way her makeup artist did. It's gorgeous. So I'm really excited about those blues and some greens, and not wearing them every day, certainly, but if you guys want to see some tutorials on any of that, let me know. All right, the next one is metallics. And metallics can be fun when they are maturely modified for our more mature skin. So this metallic eye really continues to be inspired from the HBO movie Utopia. And we saw Gucci had it, we saw Louis Vuitton again had this one, Dolce & Gabbana had it. It was all over the runways. And metallic doesn't have to be just silver or gold. It can also be a nice, really pretty shimmer, which during the holidays and New Year's Eve parties, that's the time to get real creative with shimmer because anything goes this time of the year. I mean, people really can get out of their comfort zone and just go a little bit crazy. I know some of you, my friends in Canada, Vola, you are not an eyeshadow person, so this trend probably will not have any influence on you, but some of my other friends in Canada love to go a little bit more bold, so embrace it. This could be a really fun one. Now, another trend that we saw, which may or may not be that out of character for those of us that are in our 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, and that is to match bright colors, those bright blues, with your bright blue shirt, or bright pink with a bright pink shirt. It went one of two ways. It was either matchy-matchy, or it was really bright eyes and a very plain neutral shirt, sweater, whatever. So you can play it either way. We saw that play out on the runway both ways. So either way would be right on trend if you like that bright, bolder eye, match it with something, or go just really plain neutral. Michael Kors was drenched in red lips, red lipstick, red lipstick, red lipstick. Red lipstick is so flattering with the right overall makeup look and the right apparel that it can really look stunning. You just have to remember, are you a cool red person or are you a warm red person? And that goes back to, are you more cool toned with your skin tone? When you look at your veins, are they more on the blue side? If that's the case, then you're more on the cool side. If you look at your veins and they're more on the greenish side, then that tells you you lean a little bit more towards warm, and that's when you'll want to look for more of those warm red lipsticks, more of an orangey type, very flattering color. And if either of those are not an option for you, then of course you can always reach for the ever popular Clinique, which is a darker burgundy color that looks flattering on the lightest of skin tones all the way to the darkest of skin tones. It's a perfectly flattering color. And if you can find it, I would grab it. Another trend that I'm really excited about that is coming through from summer, we saw it in fall and we're seeing it continue into winter, and that is that glow from within, really glowy skin. And I think this is still very popular because of TikTok and the whole wet, shiny look. Now on more mature skin, that can be very flattering. However, on our more mature skin, the wrong amount of highlight or glow can really highlight the texture in your skin and enlarge the look of your pores. So this is one that I'm definitely gonna do a tutorial on because I think a lot of us like that really pretty glow from within skin. But again, there's a fine line between taking it just one extra product too far, then the texture in your skin can really come forward. But there's an easy way to do this, and I'm gonna show you how in an upcoming tutorial. But that nice, healthy glow skin, we saw all over the runways. You see it still in a lot of TikTok videos. You see it all over Instagram. And for our more mature skin, it is more flattering than an overall matte foundation. So if you've bought matte foundation and you love it, like the YSL like I do, then some simple things like the Halo by Smashbox can really help to glow up your matte foundation. And we'll talk about that in an upcoming tutorial. But if you have a holiday party before that video comes out, then just put some of this, mix it with your foundation, put it all over, and you're 2 steps ahead. All right, so in terms of makeup, we've talked about the skin, we've talked about the eyes, we've talked about the cheeks, and we've talked about the lips. So now let's talk about the eyebrows. Now, no need to tell me you'd like a tutorial on this because it's probably not gonna happen. And that is the bleached brow. Now, if you're my age, your brows are naturally bleaching themselves, but not to any color of blonde, for which I would like to highlight, but a much different color, similar to the gray hair that's coming out on the top of my head. I'm not embracing gray eyebrows, but if you do and you love them, then I'm sure they look phenomenal on you. Whatever makes you feel most confident, that is the look that you should go for. But this trend, however, is bleached brows. Bella Hadid has showcased her brows bleached. You saw this all over Burberry's runway. And it's really just the art of taking your brows very light, almost to the point of being bleached and disappearing, and have almost no eyebrow at all. Now, as we age, we all know this, our eyes are doing their own disappearing act. So I personally don't need help here. In fact, I'm going to continue to go just a little bit darker to show my eyebrows. And if that's not on trend, then I personally am okay with it, but I don't want to stifle your creativity if this is a trend that you guys are interested in. And it's really just that simple. You can either go over it with a concealer to lighten the color of your brow and then brush through that brow with a much lighter eyeshadow color to give it a lighter look. So for example, if you're brunette, then going with a very, very blonde. If you're blonde, then finding almost a white or a bleached color eyeshadow and comb that through, just so that you're several shades lighter than your hair color and your root color, and you have achieved this bleached eyebrow look without actually shaving them off or bleaching them to the point of no return, because your eyebrows are hair just like the hair on our head, and if you start bleaching them, you are going to have some damage to your eyebrows that may or may not come back quickly. And so just that's to be considered. But again, it can look, well, who am I kidding? I don't think it looks good at all, but I'm not judging. So there is the hair and makeup trends that you will see evolving throughout as we transition out of fall and into winter. And leave me the comments on what trends you would like to see, and I will do those for you guys in upcoming videos. The next video that you're gonna see is a homemade fudge recipe from our kitchen, and I'm really excited about that one. It's a recipe that my mom has passed on to our family, and my sister and I have made it for years, and we love it. It's so, so good that we wanted to share it with all of you. I was hoping my sister could come make it with me, but she lives in another state. So I will be doing it solo, but she will be in my heart, of course, and in my mind as we make this fudge together. And I'm gonna share it with you guys and the recipe. So it's 6 ingredients. I'll show you the whole thing in next week's video. With that, I'll let you guys go. Have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to leave me a comment on what your favorite holiday movie is and which of these trends you would like to see a tutorial on. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.